Hey guys, what's up? Mr. Cotty checking in. In a familiar place today, I'm in our room. As you can see behind me, it's gonna be weird teaching here at the easel without you guys in front of me, but I'm gonna get through it. It's gonna be a quick review lesson on multiplication with area models and partial products. So for those of you who don't know, we do Engage New York Math, and we use an area model instead of the standard algorithm that people that are my age or older than me might have learned. So this video isn't just for my kids, it's for anybody who has children who are in 4th grade or students in 5th grade, anything going forward that you might have seen this before. I'm gonna answer all your questions today. Please make sure you guys are going to mystudent.nyc. I called a lot of people today, emailed a lot of people today with the information you need to create your account, because you have to create that account because going forward, that's where a lot of our stuff is gonna be coming from. Teachers were here today at school kind of putting everything together, trying to figure out how we're gonna let you guys work and how we're gonna teach you guys remotely. And I think video teaching is gonna be a lot to do with it, but also it's gonna involve you guys making sure you can log on to your accounts and go from there. So as I talked about yesterday, boom, Myon banner, 2nd week in a row, 4th grade, let's keep that going. Please be reading on Myon, doing good reading, not just flipping pages trying to get us some more minutes, but because I have seen that you guys are doing really nice reading, so I have a feeling that will continue. In other news today, I wanted to originally do a lesson on ELA, nonfiction, on St. Patrick and St. Patrick's Day, because it is St. Patrick's Day. So happy St. Patrick's Day to everybody. I am wearing green. My shirt says Slainte, which means health. So it's kind of ironic being that everyone's at home, afraid of coronavirus and quarantining themselves and social distancing and all that stuff. But I think it's something that should just be worthy of me wearing and saying, because I do hope that everyone is in good health, and it is some form of greeting. So usually it's associated in that way. So we're going to start off today with area models and multiplication, and it's all about place value. So if you don't know your place values, you need to remember your base 10 place values, which are 1s, 10s, 100s, and 1000s, okay? And they go on to 10,000s, 100,000s, and eventually get into million, which we all know. But I want to start off today with just some basic stuff. So the most ways that we see the area model multiplication is with 1 by 2 digit numbers, 2 by 2 digit numbers, and then 3 and 4 digit numbers by 1 digit. So the first number I'll start off with today is 6, and we'll say times 24, okay? And what you do, instead of doing the old-fashioned way, the standard algorithm with 24 times 6, where you do 6 times 4 is 24, but then the 4 carry the 2, 6 times 2 is 12, plus 2 is 14, minus 144. What you do is you split up your number that has more than one place value, more than one digit, and you break it apart by the place value. So I see there's a 2 in the tens column. So that 2 to me is now a 20, and that 4 in the ones column is a 4. I write 20 and 4, and then I create my boxes. And I'm multiplying both of those numbers by 6. So now I have to multiply my ones column. So 6 times 4 is 24, and 6 times 20 is 120. I then take my two partial products of 120 and 24. I add them together, and I get 144. Now, there's going to be a lot of people out there that say, Mr. Cotty, that seems like it takes a lot longer than the old school standard algorithm way that I learned as a parent, learned when I was growing up, or even I learned growing up. But the idea of it is that breaking apart the numbers into specific place values makes more friendly numbers to multiply with. So instead of looking at 24 as 24 and being like, oh my God, 24, 2 digits times 6, you get 20 and 4 separated, and 6 times 4 is an easy multiplication fact. And then you get a number with a 0 and a 10, so you can just say 6 times 2. Well, I know 6 times 2 is 12, and I can put the 0 on the end, okay? Then you can take the same set of numbers, so let's make it 56 times 24. So now I have 2 digits in each part of my equation. I again break it apart by place value. I break my 24 into 20 and 4, and I take 56 and I break it into 50 and 6. I make my boxes and I multiply. I have to multiply the 6 by both the 1s and 10s place. So I'm multiplying the 6 times 4, and then I multiply the 6 times 20. So 6 times 4 is 24. 6 times 20 is 120. Now I have to take my 50. I multiply the 50 by 4, and then I do the 50 times 20. Well, 50 times 4, 5 times 4 is 20. Tack on a 0, it's 200. And then 50 times 20, oh my God, those are 2 gigantic numbers. Don't worry, 5 times 2 is 10, and you have 2 zeros. Now you take all of your partial products and add those together. So if you were to add 1,000, 200, 120, and 24. And for me, I always stack my partial products, my results here, from greatest to least. That helps me stay organized as I work down my addition problem. So 3 zeros and a 4, that gives me 4. 2 and 2 is 4. 2 and 1 is 3. And then I bring down the 1. So my answer, 256 times 24, is 1,344. Okay? And I will flip this up very quickly. And tape. So now I will do a 1 by 3 digit and a 1 by 4 digit super quick. So 1 by 3, I'm going to do 4 times 272. So that would be broken into place values. It would be 4 times 270 and 2. So 4 times 2 is 8. 4 times 70. Well, I'm not sure because 70 is a big number, but I know that 4 times 7 is 28, and I have 1 0, and that's my trick for multiplying by tens. And then 4 times 200 is 800. So 800 plus 280 plus 8. 0 and 0 is 8. 0 and 8 is again 8. 8 and 2 is 10. So your answer for 4 times 272 is 1,088. Okay? And last but certainly not least, I will do 3 times 3,462. Okay, so again, I take all 4 this time, all 4 of my place values, and split the number up. So I have 3,460 and 2, all multiplied by 3. So, sorry about the bells. I think they're trying to get us all out, but we're gonna get through this. So 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 60 is 180. 3 times 400 is 1,200. And 3 times 3,000 is 9,000. So when I add 9,000, 1,200, 180, and 6, I get 3 zeros and 6 is 6. 0 and 0 plus 8 is 8. 2 and 1 is 3. 9 and 1 is 10. My answer is 10,344. 386, okay? I will hopefully be back with a video tomorrow. I will be here at school again tomorrow. Again, I miss you guys actually being here. I hope you're watching these. Subscribe, comment, email, whatever you guys want to do to get in touch with me would be great. Follow Mr. Cotti65 on Twitter, and that's also for all the people that aren't in our class, anybody out there. Rate, review, subscribe again, and hopefully I see you guys sooner than later, and hope to hear from you all soon. Have a good day, guys. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Slainte, health to everybody.